on? Guess who's back? It's Kamish. Back here with our last team featured out of the American Division 1 in Tier 2. And we have my man Dirk and Memphis Mafia. Dirk's been an awesome owner. You've been an awesome owner. Your brother was an awesome owner. And when your brother is back, you make sure he knows, and I'm sure he does already, but reach out to me. Likely there would be a spot for him. We always have at least one, two, three or teams move each year out, whether it be a retirement or a cheating scandal. There's always someone that does get removed or just leaves voluntarily. You got lucky last year, Dirk. Let's face it. We're gonna get right into your preview, but your record was the worst in the league. But you did finish ninth, and thanks to the consolation playoff rule for tier two, you finish first in the consolation, you get first overall. So if this was tier one, you would have dropped because you would have been the last place team. Get it? Trust me, I get it. I did drop, and then I won tier two, so I was able to move right back up and pick my same team, which ironically was weird how it all worked out. But in tier one, just so you know, you would not have had a chance to be in the consolation playoffs as the worst record team. So just something to be aware of. But you turned it on for those final last few weeks. So good for you. And we'll talk about why that's going to be important here a bit later on. The keepers, I did want to let you know. So I noticed on the draft board there was ETN there, but I don't know who you're replacing. So if you want ETN in, you have to let me know. I'm not a mind reader. Like I could take out Drake London if you want, but I doubt you want me to do that, right? So anyways, just throwing that out there. And if anyone else is watching this preview, please get in the habit of, if you want to replace a keeper, to let me know. You're going Jared Goff at quarterback. Maybe it's him you're replacing, right? That might make a lot of sense actually. And you put ETN in there. I heard ETN's having a great OTA. Jared Goff, of course. He's had a couple of good years with Detroit, right? But Detroit reminds me of one of those typical small market teams that might have a couple good years and then they start falling off again. And I think Detroit's in that realm. You know, Amon-Ra St. Brown had a knee procedure. Is this going to be a down year for them? Could be. Jared Goff, the one thing I've always been worried about with him, clearly he's not a dual threat quarterback, so you ain't getting the rushing yards, so you're limited. The other thing is, I don't know. To me, he's capable of throwing a pick at any time. That's how I've always looked at Jared Goff. Um, I mean, when you look at who you had an opportunity to keep, he might be the appropriate keeper, or it's ETN. You do have Brian Robinson, who is another running back that I've heard's had a good OTA. I know they drafted a rookie, I think, in seventh round. I don't think a seventh round rookie is going to push Brian Robinson this year, especially in a contract year. Maybe the seventh round rookie might do okay next year, right? Because they might just say, like Brian Robinson, let's face it, everyone in a contract year is going to try their best to go off because they know that's the chance to get paid. And Brian Robinson might go off this year, which will be great for you in the short term. Get paid by somebody else, though, right? Obviously, Washington probably thinking that. Nobody likes to pay the running backs big dollars. We'll see what happens with Brian Robinson. I think the benefit you have, though, is the contract year. Drake London, one of my favorite wide receivers. Saw him live when he played for USC in Notre Dame to watch the rivalry a few years back with the wife. And London and Kyron Williams were the dominant players in that game. And here they are in the NFL doing the same thing on, two different teams. Calvin Ridley, wide receiver, Tennessee. They got the rookie Cam Ward. We'll have to see if Calvin Ridley is one of the favorite targets there. That I think he is going to be. Cam Ward likes to get the ball downfield, so that might actually work out to your favor. To me, Cam Ward reminds me of another Jameis Winston, maybe, but maybe not as cheesy. I don't know. We'll see. Either or, if he's going to throw the ball a lot, that's great for you with Ridley. Mike Evans, an aging veteran, Mr. Reliable, really. Baker Mayfield's another one of those quarterbacks that likes to throw it a lot. The way I look at Tampa Bay, Tennessee, Atlanta, they all have kind of younger quarterbacks. They're all teams that could be mediocre, right? All small market. They could be behind. Quarterbacks are going to throw a lot. You could get a lot of garbage time points with those guys. That's, garbage time wins fantasy. I'm not kidding. And then you got Brian Burns, DL, New York Giants. Yeah, pass rusher. I don't know if you had anyone else as potential keeper there. I'm just looking right now. I mean, maybe Daniil Hunter, right? Can't really see anyone else. Thibodeau is kind of on the cusp of being a bust, so we'll see on him. Here it is now, the draft picks. So this is where things get interesting for you, Dirk. And yeah, part of the shitty record last year is the fact that you traded some draft capital or players away for draft capital, I should say. But it does put you in a position now to have two extra or two twos, two fours, two fifths, as well as two 13s. And the fact that you won consolation gives you first overall. And the beauty about getting that additional second is that additional second almost feels like a first rounder at pick 21. So I think you've set yourself up here to succeed, and now it's just up to you to have a good draft. That's definitely got to be part of the focus for you this year. I mean, you got the extra three picks in the first 10 rounds, so you do have an advantage over a lot of teams this year in the draft pick scenario. Likely first pick. I'm making it easy for you. It's Gianti. I think you have to pick Gianti. There's no way around it. You know, it's funny because a lot of times you go for these guys that are these clear cut number ones. Barkley was a great example, right? And then I think he had one good year and he got hurt all the time. So, you know, you just never know. But clearly he is the consensus pick. And I think you have to go him. Potential storylines for you. If things go well, division champ, right? I do think you, with the extra draft picks, you could potentially see yourself in a good position. I think if things go bad, you'll miss the playoffs. I don't think you will be a tier three cut candidate. I think you're good enough to stay. And the commentary, I'm just going to say Ian would have advanced last year. So you would be in this league by yourself. Your wife's in tier three, your dad's in tier three. So right now you're standalone, and I'm sure that you'd love to have the bragging rights in that family to be the team that's in the only team in the family to be in tier one. What a moment that would be for you. I think it would be pretty awesome. So we'll just have to wait and see if you can deliver on those promises. For now, you're in tier two. You're a great owner, Dirk. You're a great person. Really appreciate you having you in this league. And yeah, I just wish you nothing but the best, brother. Hope you're enjoying fatherhood, and hope you're enjoying the LOC format. And yeah, hopefully for many years to come. And hopefully we'll see Ian back sometime soon. Good luck this year, man.